Before we get this show started, I just want to let you guys know that I've made a personal Twitter aside from my, ZabuTheSergal Twitter. So, I'm going to have all my furry stuff on the ZabuTheSergal Twitter, and then all my extra stuff like, my gaming and all that other riffraff on my personal Twitter. So if you're, want to follow me for that sort of thing, then definitely give that account a follow. Links down there in the dibbly.
Yeah, see ya! What's going on, my fellow fuzzbutts? ZabuTheSergal here, and I'm back with another video just to educate my people. And this is something that's gonna be just a tiny little bit of a touchy topic. And we're gonna get to talking on the disrespect that the women in our community have been receiving for pretty much ever since the beginning of forever. Though it's been increasingly becoming a problem more and more as time goes on. And my only question is why that is. Now, as we all know, that the people in our fandom, especially like the big names or the big faces in our fandom, are predominantly male. With that being said, that really doesn't give anyone any excuse to degrade or belittle the women in our fandom, because as we all know, we coexist in this fandom. That way we can just reach out to each other and just live happier lives, because we all know that, life can throw whatever it wants to at us, and we reach out to these fandoms. That way we can take a break from that and just be happy for a little bit. And like, for any given woman in the fandom to, get on their social media or whatever it may be, and they have a bunch of messages in their inbox or whatever, just random people attacking them based solely on their gender, not even what they've done as a person, but like just attacking their anatomy. That's just not okay. That is just not okay, not okay, not okay in any stretch of the imagination. That is not okay. And things like that are the reasons why a lot of women in our fandom don't really feel welcome in the fandom. That could be reasons why some of the women in our fandom have started to transition into males, because the interactions that they've received as a female have been so harsh that they get into the mindset of, oh, well, this wouldn't happen if I were a male. And, this isn't, just something that, I'm not referencing a story that may or may not have happened to anyone. This is just an example, because I've had these conversations with people in the past, and, on one hand, I, give them full credit or whatever to do whatever makes them more comfortable. But on the other hand, I want to reassure them that there are people in this fandom, nice people in this fandom, that they can befriend and communicate with, that won't treat them as harshly as like all these assholes and people like that out there. Because as we all know, the world is full of good and bad people. And it's sometimes hard to find the good people, because the bad people, they kind of have like a broader spectrum, I guess you could say, because genuine good people can sometimes be hard to find. Even though the furry fandom probably has the largest volume of good people in our fandom, there's also a very big number of bad people. People that know exactly how to get under people's skins and, just how to just make their lives worse than what they already could be. And that's just not a good thing. And it happens more to the females than it does to the males. And we all know that we're just in this fandom just so that we can further express ourselves. As we know, like, for example, the LGBT community has a very, very, very big influence within the furry fandom. Everybody in the fandom knows this, and if you don't, then where have you been this entire time? And that doesn't mean that only the guys in the fandom can be comfortable. This is so that everyone, regardless of what you identify as, for you to be 100% happy. But like I said, bringing back to this original point, the women in the fandom kind of get a bad rap, and I honestly don't know why that is, because like I say, we're all just here to just enjoy our day and have fun. Why do you have to, directly attack somebody based solely on their gender? Race, gender, sexual orientation, all that stuff need not apply. The only thing that matters is the content of your character. Are you a good person or not? And everybody should be a good person, because life's too short for negativity. We're just here to, enjoy our life as much as we possibly can. And if you know anyone who is misogynistic, then please try to steer them in a more positive path. even if they're not misogynistic, even if they're what's the word, even if it's someone who doesn't like men, just try to steer them onto the correct path and just show them that being a positive person will have a better result than being a negative person in almost every situation. Everyone deserves to be happy, so definitely let them be happy. But that's all I have to say on this little matter. I know it may get a little bit controversial, but there are just some things that I wanted to say on this issue, and it is a steadily growing issue. So there it is. That's my thoughts on it. If you like this video, go ahead and scratch that like button so that I can know to post more awesome content in the future. You want to talk to me? Have some Twitter. You want us to update it as well as know when the next Q&A is gonna be? Have some Discord. Want to draw fan art of ZabuTheSergal? Fan art is always welcome. Keep it PG-13, nah. But as always, my name is ZabuTheSergal, and I'm out of here. La la la.